Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 244 leaks are here, and we're finally in the promised land because Yuji and Higuruma fight with Sukuna finally begins in this chapter. And not only that, we also get a hint of what Yuji power up could be, as it's hinted in this chapter that it might have been something to do with Kamo clan blood technique. Welcome to the anime and gaming group channel. Today we'll be going through Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 244 leaks. So the chapter starts out with Yuji and Higuruma still in the air looking down on Sukuna, and we enter a flashback to the time where Yuji and the others were strategizing on how they're going to take down Kenjaku and Sukuna. And here it's basically revealed that Yuta and Takaba were always meant to go against Kenjaku, but it's revealed that in this page, Yuta and Takaba were only meant to confront Kenjaku only if Gojo lost his fight. And something funny I noticed about Kashimo, because he wanted to have an all-out war against Sukuna and just throw everyone into the battlefield if Gojo lost, but Kusakabe mentioned that it's no use throwing people like Miwa, who gave up her ability to fight since she made a binding vow to never pick up a sword again, so people like her will be ended instantly, which is ironic since this is what happened with Kashimo. We then see Kamo join the conversation as he says that he isn't willing to partake the fight against Sukuna because he wants to ensure the safety of his family and says sorry that he can't be that useful. Yuji then comes in and says that Kamo can stay for a while because Yuji can learn a lot of things from him since Choso sucks at teaching. So guys, while we should wait for the official translation, it's actually implied here that whatever Yuji is trying to learn, it has something to do with the blood manipulation technique since both Choso and Kamo uses the blood manipulation technique. In the next panel, we see Higuruma comes in and says that he'll go after Sukuna when Kashimo is done, and that he will try to defeat Sukuna with his curse technique, which is his domain expansion, and try to hand him the death penalty. However, Higuruma says it's a bit tricky because there are several limitations for Higuruma curse technique, and one of it being not being able to charge Sukuna with one specific crime. So the tricky part is to find the correct crime to charge Sukuna with. Because unless the punishment that the judge gave is a death penalty, it's pretty much useless. And it's also revealed that it's not possible to charge Sukuna with the crime in the Heian era due to legal technicality. Higuruma then lists out Sukuna crimes that he can possibly be charged with, and it's split in 3 different occasions, with the first crime being the first time Sukuna took over Yuji's body, and the second time being the incident on the juvenile home when he attempted the murder for Fushiguro, and the last one being the Shibuya incident with the 15-finger Sukuna. Higuruma of course wanted to charge Sukuna with the crime on Shibuya and added that in order for Sukuna to be charged with death penalty, Sukuna needs to be guilty of murdering at least 3 or more people. We then get back to the present time where we see Meme launch her cross attack, which previously only Gojo could dodge, and Sukuna instantly vaporizes it with Kamutoki, and Meme knows that it will not work on the likes of Sukuna, Gojo or Kenjaku, but the attack was meant to be a distraction. We then see Higuruma goes for an attack on Sukuna, which Sukuna dodges, but Yuji was also on the sideline launching another attack on Sukuna, and he blocks it with his bare hand. And Sukuna was surprised at Yuji because he's saying that was ... with exclamation mark. And guys, this could be the blood technique that Yuji learned, but it also could be the soul manipulation technique that the community has been theorizing, because it seems like Yuji can switch bodies with Kusakabe in the previous chapters. And of course, Higuruma noticed that Sukuna was distracted and decided it was time, as he finally used his domain expansion, and then we revealed the plan that Higuruma and Yuji were going to go through. And in order for them to confirm the death penalty punishment for Sukuna, they wanted to demand a retrial for something that Yuji was already charged before, and have Sukuna present, because according to Higuruma, Yuji didn't do the murder and the confession he made was false, so it's possible to do a retrial. And the chapter ends there as the narrator says the battle on the court of death opens. So guys, do you think the plan will go smoothly? I personally think it won't, but I hope we can still see Yuji and Higuruma get out of this alive. And even that might be too much to ask for, because ever since chapter 236, JJK character has been dropping out left and right. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel before you guys leave. I hope I can see you guys next time. See you guys. Bye.